Hey, it was good. So, 78 Sports TV just made a video about Erislandy Lara calling out Gennady Golovkin once again, and basically saying that Triple G, he should step up. He's not necessarily saying that Golovkin's been ducking Lara per se, but he's been saying that, Erislandy Lara's been calling him out for over a year now, and Triple G and his team kind of turned the other way because Lara is not sexy. He's not. That's the best word I could think of right now. He because of his style, because of ethnicity, because of his color. I've said it before, and I will keep saying it until he gets some credit and he gets the decisions he deserves. I still cannot believe he lost to Paul Williams, man. But yeah, as you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, Triple G is my favorite fighter. And yes, I'm a fan, guys. A lot of you have been talking about fanboys and all this, and I agree. But there's a difference between fans and fanboys. Like, I'm a big Triple G fan, but if he's ducking Lara, I'm gonna call him out on that. But he's still gonna be my favorite fighter, regardless. Know what I'm saying? Because I have chosen him, and I have wished him success, and I do want him to fight Lara because I'm a big Lara fan too. I actually thought he beat Canelo. I actually scored the fight for Lara. So I do want this fight to happen. Triple G, his team, should just step up. Let Lara talk himself into another big win. And there's a lot of guys that like to talk themselves, like to talk all over Twitter and all over social media, and that's kind of sucks about this day and age, man. Like, you're just talking all over social media, like, oh, this guy sucks, I'll beat him, and that's how you get fights. But Lara actually deserves it. Lara actually deserves a big fight because he's a very talented fighter. He's beating some big names, and he's fought big names. You guys been saying that he'll be the best win on Triple G's record, and yeah, it's hard to disagree. Who you're gonna put Murray over him? You're gonna put Gio over him? Monroe? I don't think so. So Lara would, even though he's a 54 pounder, but if we're gonna look at it in a historical sense, a 54 pounder is a middleweight. So, but now with all this catchweight nonsense and all this, but Lara would step up to 160 and fight Gennady Golovkin. But I say if he wants to fight Gennady Golovkin, his fight with Delvin Rodriguez should have been at middleweight. Like, that would have made people know that he is serious. If he went to middleweight, he'd been like, dude, Canelo doesn't want a rematch. No one wants to fight him. So he should have fought Delvin Rodriguez, so people know that he's a middleweight, that he wants to fight for the middleweight title. I would love this fight to happen. This isn't a breakdown or a prediction, but this would be a great fight. I picture it being something like his fight with Angulo. And we all know how that fight went. It was a good fight, right? He made Angulo quit. Those straight lefts, those hard straight lefts landed all night. But like I said, this isn't a prediction video. This is just me saying, Triple G, step it up, man. Don't disappoint your fans. And I get you guys talking about these fanboys, because but I don't really hear anybody comparing him to greats. Only I hear Abel Sanchez saying that he'll beat, Marvin Hagler and the like, but that's his trainer. He's supposed to be saying that. And Triple G has the potential. I don't know if to be as great as B Hop, but I mean as Marvin Hagler, but you know, Bernard Hopkins, B Hop was in my mind out because I was gonna talk about B Hop was not appreciated during his reign. People hated B Hop. They still, he still doesn't get all the love that he gets, but he broke the records. He unified all the titles, regardless. 20 title defenses, and Triple G could get that record. Triple G could beat that. That's what greats do. Greats do something that no one else has done. Other people have moved up to 168 and beaten the champion, but no one has over 20 defenses at middleweight. Bernard Hopkins has a record. If Triple G breaks the record, he'll do something that no one else has ever done. And one of those defenses could be against Erislandy Lara. Because if you're going to claim that Triple G has no one else to fight, that's complete and utter bullshit, which I've already discussed in my video. Triple G should not move up in weight. I've already said all the possible contenders. He's one of 4 champions, guys. He's one of 4 champions in the division. You're going to tell me that he has no one else to fight besides a guy moving up in Lara? Even though Lara is probably better than any middleweight, including Cotto. That's one guy that's staying the hell away from Canelo and should, because Lara would school. I'm on the record. Lara would school Cotto more than Trout did. Why isn't he calling out Cotto? Because Cotto's not even looking in in his direction, Canelo did, but he should have. Lara should have done what he did against Canelo. He should have went to the Monroe fight. He should have gone on. Should have done what Mosley did after the fight. He would have been more aggressive, and Triple G would fight him. I'm sure. I am sure of it. I'm sure Triple G would duck. I'm sorry, no, he would not duck. I'm sure he would fight him. Why didn't Max Kellerman ask about him after the Monroe fight? Maybe because he's an Al Haymon fighter. That's another issue that I don't even want to talk about, right? The stupid boxing politics that make us all sick. That's what made Blood Boxing quit YouTube for now, which is very sad and very unfortunate, man. Some fanboys and all these guys not giving respect to the history of boxing. But this is a very good fight, man. Why would you complain about if this fight would happen? I'm also, why would you hate Erislandy Lara? He's fighting the best, and he's getting the short end on all the decisions, and people don't want to fight him. Why would you hate on Lara when he's already being shit on by everybody? He already has it hard. That's like kicking a man when he's down, and that's a coward move, guys. That's a coward move. Saying how boring and how much the Cuban style sucks. You keep saying that. It's not like Lara's being pictured on the cover of Ring magazine. Because he's not. Not even when he fought Canelo. That fight didn't make it on the cover of Ring magazine. He's hated on, dude. He's kind of blackballed. Just because how good he is. Because he's a southpaw. Because he's Cuban. Because he has an amateur pedigree. Because he's black. And because he's a southpaw. But almost all those attributes go towards Willie Monroe too. So, I mean, they fight kind of similar. Lara has better schooling. He's more talented. He's bought better fighters. But Triple G has proved that he could fight a bunch of different styles. So this might be one of the best fights in his title reign. When we look back at his title reign, this might be one of his defining moments. He could be down on the scorecards, maybe in the round 10 he could come back, and it might turn out to be that kind of fight. So any fight fan that's kind of, on the edge of this fight, like, oh, Lara's a boring fighter, he'll make it boring. Think about that. And this could also be a precursor of a fight between him and Mayweather, or at least like how that fight would kind of turn on. I know they have a lot of different styles, and Lara's a southpaw, but he is a slick fighter. So this might, if Lara could school him for 10, 11 rounds, and then Triple G comes back and scores a Chavez Taylor type of knockout, maybe Mayweather would be encouraged to, risk his undefeated streak and try to make history and fight for the middleweight title. So this could be a historic fight. And I do not see a boring fight between this fight. Oh, one thing, Lara has to look like 78 Sports already said this. Lara has to look spectacular against Delvin. I forgot his name for a bit. Lara has to look spectacular against Delvin Rodriguez. He should not even be in the same ring as this cat. But he's got to destroy, like I said, when he fought Ishii Smith, and he hasn't fought since. It's already June, dude. Triple G has already fought twice. So fight this guy, call him out, go to Big Bear. Go to Big Bear, go to his gym, go to Abel Sanchez's gym, call him out. People need to learn from Shannon Briggs, man. Not that I kind of do want him to fight Klitschko just because what he's doing, man. He's putting in that work. You got to promote yourself. Take a page from Floyd Mayweather's book. Take a page from your own book, man. Maybe I'm repeating myself, but you got to do what you got to do, man. Get up there, call out Triple G, say that he's ducking you, say that he's been ducking you for years. Say that. This is a fight that fans could not miss. With the right build-up, with the boxer-puncher fights have always been great, man. If you haven't seen a fight, watch Giovanni Segura versus Ivan Calderon. It's a junior flyweight fight. But that's a great fight between a pure boxer and a pure puncher. Not that Triple G is a completely pure puncher, because he's a stalker, body puncher. But watch that. I picture this fight a little bit like that fight would be. So Triple G, it's all up to you. You fight whoever you want. You're the man. You're the man on HBO right now, man. Everybody wants to see you fight. The forum was packed with people. I was there. The forum was packed. It was loud. People chanting Triple G, Triple G. Do it again, man. Do it in September, man. Or in August. I know you love to fight 4 or 5 times a year. So, do it again. Fight Lara. Because it's all up to you, Triple G. And maybe you're not ducking Lara, but I'm sure he's been calling you out. I know you know who he is, and I know you know who that he's been calling you out. So by not saying anything, it's kind of like you're ducking him. You're not even acknowledging that a good contender, maybe in the division below, but still that a very good fighter wants to fight you, and you're not answering. It seems like you're ducking him. And I'm a hardcore Triple G fan, guys. But I gotta tell it like I see it. Anyway, thanks for watching. What do you think? What do you think this fight would look like? Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.